Hello friends, I hope you're doing good and I hope you're fine. Cash Pips again, and I'm here to break around my intentions of how I plan to make the $20,000 by the end of this year. Now, $20,000 might sound very little money for people who are beginners in trading and they have watched any other video of any person that is showing flashy things, showing you screenshots of they have made $10,000 in a day, they have made $50,000 in just 2 weeks. So if you think that that's what you want to get as reality, please leave this video. It's not for you. But if you want a consistent trader, if I am looking for a person who is a consistent trader who wants to make money consistently, this is the video for you. And this is the breakdown of how I intend to do my trading and how I intend to make my $20,000. So this is what we're going to do. To break down the $20,000, we're going to break it down into the monthly target, we're going to break down into a weekly target, and we're going to break it down into a daily target. Remember, I told you that my strategy is a strategy that we trade on a daily basis. On a daily basis, we want to get a trade that we are going to be taking in a day. So because we trade every day, this is the setup that we're going to be having, and this is what exactly we're going to be doing. So for $20,000, if you get $20,000, we are dividing $20,000 by 10. Why am I taking 10? Because I want to take 2 months off, saying that that's 2 months is going to be for maybe the trades that we shall be losing, maybe the trades that we are not going to be able to take. Maybe in a day we have not gotten a setup, so shall we force a setup to lose money? No, we're not going to force it. So we're going to be taking 10 months. So if you get $20,000 and we divide it by 2 months, okay, if you get $20,000 and divide it by 10 months, that means you are going to be having $2,000 every month. That means that every month we must make $2,000. So $2,000 in a month. So okay, what happens if we break the 20,000 into weekly target? That means we are going to have the $2,000 that we have made for a month, and we're going to break it into a month. So we're going to say in a month we have 4 weeks. Okay, so the 4 weeks are going to be the weeks we are going to be trading. Okay, so now every day we intend to make $500. That's what we're going to be having. So that means in a week we're going to be only making $500. Now, if we also break the $20,000 into the daily, so that means that in every week we have 5 trading days. Okay, so if we have 5 trading days in a week, that means every day we're going to be looking at making $100. So if we have $100 as our target for the day, that means every setup we're going to be taking, if we are taking 1:2 risk to reward ratio, that means we're going to be taking 1 trade and we're targeting 2 of what we have taken. So if I take $50 into the market, I intend to make $100 after using the $50. Very, very simple and elementary. So because we want to take 1 to take 2, and remember my strategy that I've developed is a strategy that can give you 1:3 as a minimum. We can have 1:3, we can have 1:4, we can have 1:5, but the least we're going to be looking at is 1:3. So but I'm going to take this strategy as a 1:2 risk to reward ratio. That's what you're going to be intending to have. So that means in every day we're going to be risking 1% of our account to get 2% of our account. And that means if we risk 1%, we are going to need to have $5,000 so that we can be able to make $20,000 by the end of the year. So that means we are going to need 5,000. Now the point is, do you have 5,000 to deposit on your account, or you do not have? If you do not have 5,000 to deposit on your account, then this is what I suggest. We are going to use only $32 to go and purchase a $5,000 account on Funded Next, or we're going to use $59 to go and purchase the same $5,000 on another platform. Like the one I have in mind is the Funding Pips, so we can have Funding Pips to give us the $5,000, so using $59, but we can use $32. I mean, that's easier because it has 4% drawdown daily and it has 8% overall drawdown. That means it's easier for us. We can use the $3,000 to really realize our goals. So you need $32. Simple, very simple. So what we're going to do is this. So that means if we want $100, we're going to need one trade to give us 2%. We risk 1% to get 2%. So we risk $50 every single day to make $100. Very, very simple. Okay, so with this strategy, if we trade with this strategy, we're going to be able to make the $20,000 by the end of 2025. So that means if you are there and you do not have the money by 2025, at least can you help me raise $32? Help me raise $32. There is going to be a link in the description which is going to give you a 10% off your purchase. So that means if you're going to have $32, you may need about $28 to be able to purchase the the $5,000 account. So what you need to do is to go into the description, and then you're going to get that link, and then you're going to use it to purchase your prop farm of $5,000, and then you're going to be passing. Now, how do we pass it? Still, we're going to use the same strategy. Remember the 2 months we left behind? Those 2 months are going to be for the lost trade. They're going to be for the trades we have not taken. They're going to be for also passing those challenges. So with the same strategy we're going to be using, with the same skill we're going to be using, the trades that we're going to be taking here every day, you can still use the same trades. Still 1% to get 2%. That means 5,000 to make 8%. You only need to make only 3 trades if they are profitable. They're both 4 trades if they're all profitable, and then you're going to have the first challenge passed. So the next challenge, you're going to need only 3 trades if they're all profitable. But if they're all losses, you're going to need like around, let's give it to 2 weeks. Let's give it 2 weeks to pass the challenge. The first challenge, we give it 1 week to pass the second challenge. This is something that is very possible, and trust me, it's going to be possible. And we're going to be trading this live here. So what you have to do is you simply subscribe, you simply like this video. Let's push it so that we have more people who are going to be engaged into this challenge, and trust me, we are going to benefit from this together. It's Cash Pips, and I am Dennis. Please, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and you think this is the channel you would love to stay with, please ensure to subscribe. Ensure to also hit the notification bell, because there are so many more better videos that I'm going to be putting up here, so that for us we all benefit from this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for listening, and I sign out as Cash Pips.